Hey folks, so this is gonna be the video on how to take care of me during the first 2 weeks. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to make this video because I'm running out of time, and also I just wanted to communicate as much as possible. And I understand that sometimes our schedules don't work out, and I just wanted to make this video to just kind of prepare you. And also, I was talking to the surgeon, and he said I told him I was gonna have friends come over, and he said make sure they don't freak out in seeing how much care you're gonna need the first 2 weeks. So thank you for trying out and coming over and taking care of me. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about things in regards to physical care, nutrition, general concerns, things to watch out for, my general well-being, and then what happens if something goes wrong and how to get in contact with folks. So I also made this handout. Thank you, Leilani, for helping me out in formatting it. And here's the contact information of my doctors in the back. So I'll have tons of these. But I want to start off maybe talking about physical care. So after the surgery, my mouth's going to be wired shut. Well, it'll look different, but it'll be wired shut. I'll be talking like this a lot, and but not the first 4 or 5 days. I'll be like talking like that. So I'm gonna have to be really swollen up. But for those 2 weeks, my mouth's gonna be all wired shut, which means a couple of things need to happen. I have to see, it's a baby toothbrush or a children's toothbrush. I have to brush my teeth 3 times a day. So I was like, oh, whatever, why not? So I got a kid's non-alcoholic is what I'm supposed to have. Mouthwash. So I get it and go like that. But because I'm gonna be so swollen, I'm not gonna be able to go all the way in the back. Maybe I'll get 3 teeth, 4 teeth maybe the first couple of days, and then as the swelling goes down, I'll be able to get more. The other thing is that I got this really cute thing. Check that. Oh, there it goes. See, tweaker.org has a got chapped, and isn't it cute? So yeah, I'm not going to be able to lick my lips for 10 days because it's going to be wired shut. So I'll need chopstick, or they said just get Vaseline, just to wipe it all. And I could do it myself. The first couple of days I'm just going to be out of it. So if I'm giving you chapped lips, you know, holler at me, I need Vaseline. And the other part about the swelling I started talking about, so the first 5 days I'm gonna swell up, like I'm just gonna keep on getting really bad. So Monday to Friday I'm just gonna balloon up. Like my friend told me I'm gonna look like Fat Albert, or Fat Bastard, like and don't get scared, it's natural, it's totally normal. All you have to do or take care of me and make sure is like to get ice and just put it on there and over here and here and just and they have like a towel thing that you get up and then you wrap it all around, and then yeah. So yeah, don't get scared. And I heard my friend who did it before said to ice it for as much 24 hours within the first 3 days, and that'll help you recover. So I'll have tons of ice packs in the bottom drawer of the refrigerator, in the freezer, in the kitchen. And so I may need help like just going to get that, and then help me putting it on and applying it onto my face. I also have aloe vera. Ooh, throw away. Well, I'll have aloe vera, and you can just help me put it on, and that'll help out with the bruising. And the swelling is going to travel to other parts all over, and so you're helping me keep an eye out on stuff so I can put aloe vera on it and make sure the bruising goes away, which is basically all the dead cells, and my body's taking care of itself. So ice is going to help out with the swelling and the pain. So not only will I have gel packs, but I'm also gonna have like peas and stuff like that, frozen foods just to throw on my face. And then after November 12th, so like about Friday, it should go down. It should, I shouldn't have any more swelling. The other thing about physical care for me in those first 2 weeks is that um, because they're doing the top surgery, or the top jaw surgery. I'm not going to be able to use too much of my nose, so I'm going to need to keep it humidified as much as possible. So if it's like I get all stocked up or I can't like talk right, just helping me get the room humidified. I'll buy or have a humidifier so I can just put that in my face, or get maybe like a hot pot of water if that breaks, and then like let the steam from the hot pot in the room and let me get around it, or I can run the shower and be there and help me with the drainage. Also have like a nasal spray, like to like do that. One thing though, if I sneeze or I blow my nose, because of the surgery, it's gonna like balloon up my face and have air pockets stuck in there. So if that happens, then I have to like push it out and push all the stuff out. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. I heard it's painful, but let's hope I don't sneeze, and and I use the saline solution and the nasal stuff to drain. So yeah, it's gonna be hard. I like to pull my nose. So now that brings us to nutrition. So I have to have 10 cups of water every 24 hours a day. So because I'm going to be like this, I might get dry socket. So there's a couple, and drinking a lot of the water is going to help me like flush out the meds and the anesthesia. So ways to help me is I'll have a sippy cup. It's very handy, look. Very cute. And all I personally use water like that. Or we'll have this tube. See, isn't it funny? And then just go like this. And then try it. But be careful with helping me not put this in here and take out a stitch. That wouldn't be cute. Yeah. Though if I'm not drinking a lot of water, what'll happen is I'll dehydrate. And what that looks like is I'll get a lot of headaches and nausea and stuff. So if you can help keep me an eye out on some of that stuff and checking in and seeing like how that is. I'll have like protein powder that maybe we can mix into the water so that it'll help me build bones faster. And I think I was gonna get spirulina and protein powder and mix it in and stuff. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out stuff. But the first 2 weeks I'll be all and so what I'm gonna need for food, we have this cool thing. It's a hand blender. They're fun. And I'm gonna have to have everything blended. And you can see right over here that's gonna have to either go through the sippy cup, there we go, or it's gonna have to go through the tube. So they're not that thick. So if we might need to dilute the food so it can go through here or through here while I'm on the liquid diet. I still need people bringing food over, so I made a list of stuff that I can have that'll help me healing, stuff that I should have in moderation, and stuff that I kind of shouldn't have. And then I made a list of stuff that like of recipes that sounded really fun to me. I was like, oh, broccoli blended with cheese. Sounds good. The other thing, going back with the cheese, made me think about getting a lot of mucus. The other thing I could do is have hot tea. I was reading about someone read. So, yeah. That's the other thing. I'll need help though too. Is that I'll have prepared food too at the bottom of and I'll have it labeled in the refrigerator. So I might need help with it being heated up. But which kind of brings me to my next point, that all this is going to be numb. I'm not going to have feeling or sensation from here over here. I mean, I'll be able to taste, but because of the surgery, they're gonna move my nerves around here and up here. So I'm I'm gonna be like a baby, where I'm gonna ask people to dab and take it here on your wrist to see, there it is, on your wrist, and to feel if the food is too hot or too cold. Yeah. um, so that when I put it in my mouth, it doesn't burn or it doesn't freeze up the tissue that I can't feel. I'll taste it once it's in my tongue, but then it'll be really hard to spit out because I'll be wired shut. So I'll be like, oh, or whatever. But yeah, hopefully you can dab it and take the temperature before it goes into here. Infections is something that I'll be concerned about. This is the concern section. If I have a fever over 101, then I probably should be taken to the hospital. But how do you take my temperature when I am wired shut? You just grab the thermometer and you put it under my armpit like that, and you just add 1 degree. So if I'm like 104 in my armpit, and it's, yeah, that's not good. So other ways you could know I'm gonna have it, I would have had an infection, is they said that there'd be a blood blister, drainage, and a foul odor coming from my mouth. I mean, it's gonna probably already kind of be rank since I'm not gonna be able to really brush my teeth for like a while. So if it's really funky and like really foul like infection stuff, but I'm gonna go to the doctor in between all that too. I have other doctor's appointments or doctor appointments set up with people, so it should be fine. They'll just give me antibiotics. The other thing that I'm kind of concerned about is because they're going in there, they're fucking up with this, and that kind of means that I'll have a lot of nosebleeds. So if I nosebleed, just I'll have some gloves and just kind of like help me keep it down. I'm supposed to cover it and then just let it be. But if I nosebleed for more than 20 minutes, then I should be taken to the hospital, is what the doctor was saying. So yeah, that would be the other concern. My just general well-being part is I can totally take my own showers. I can totally poop on myself. I could totally poo by myself or pee by myself. But the things I won't be able to do is I won't be able to lift more than 5 pounds because then it'll just might strain out my things here, the stitches. So they don't want to break the stitches, so I don't want to like and then pop out. What I can do is after the surgery, that same night, they're gonna want me to like keep on walking. So by the end of like when the swelling on my face goes down, I should be able to walk around my block. So definitely the first week is gonna be funny, but by the second week, I should already be moving around, walking around. So encourage me to like walk around is gonna be really helpful. Walk around my house, walk outside, walk inside, do all that kind of stuff. But check with me about my energy. So I would be like on day 7 or day 8 of not having solid foods and all liquids, and so yeah, just yeah, I'll put an effort for sure, but I don't know what after 7 days of not having solid food is gonna look like. The other thing I can do, which I thought I couldn't do, is talk. So I'm supposed to talk about that, but I'm supposed to mouth things out and like talk as much because when I talk, it helps with the circulation and that helps with the healing. So you may not understand what I said. Make me say it. Make me like use my mouth and say, please, I want ice. Yes, I want more ice. I want blended ice cream or something like that. I don't know. And so make me use it because that's going to bring the swelling down. And then if we don't understand each other, I'll just like text you or I'll have a whiteboard. Whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah, the more I use my lips, the faster I heal. And just in general, like if I do have a lot of energy those first 2 weeks, I made kind of a list of stuff that I like to do. I'm probably doing it anyways. Is I love watching cartoons. I love watching movies. I'll have a Netflix going on, so hey. I'll have Also like audiobooks, so if anybody wants to catch up on like the Percy Jackson series or the Four Agreements or whatever, I'd be down. I'd be also down to meditate. Someone told me, I mean, since I teach it, I should probably do it. Um, and yeah, bring like guided meditations and stuff or whatever you want to do and come over and chill with me. And yeah, that'd be cool. I also play the guitar. So if you want to bring your own guitar and we can play together, that'd be down. Probably not so much the first week, but maybe like the second week. Yeah. I like to sew, so maybe like I can sew some patches on a bag or something. Um, I also have to take the MCAT soon, so I'll have flashcards made. Maybe you can help quiz me with stuff, but probably not the first 2 weeks. After we can talk about that. Yeah. Finally, so what happens if something goes wrong? The phone number is on here. If it's from 8 a.m. to 4:30, you just call the doctor and then just leave a message on the audio recording, and they'll get back to you within the same day. So don't trip out if you have to call on my behalf and like something's not right. That happens. If it's after 4:30 or the weekend, there's an advice line that you'd call, and just to bypass everything, just say that I've had surgery and need to speak to a doctor, Lassiter, or a nurse. And Dr. Lassiter is going to be the one who was at my surgery and will be able to answer anything complications that might happen due to my recovery process. So, but I have all that written down. Cool. So thanks again, and thanks for helping out the first crazy 2 weeks. All right, bye.